Life with Lexi. Basically, I'm just gonna be taking you guys on a journey of my life and the stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis, and my newfound love of veganism, and how I've just been enjoying this health journey that I've been on, and I've been trying to get my family to take part in. Um, I've been posting a lot of my recipes and a lot of pictures on Instagram, and a lot of you have been supporting me and asking me a lot of questions, and I haven't responded to them all in a timely manner, and so I wanted to just make a video for you guys just to answer some of your questions, so that way I can make sure that I'm not just leaving you guys out in the blue. So I'm just gonna jump right in with question number one. So the first question is, what started me on this lifestyle? How did I get started on this journey? So back in January, when we came into this new year, my husband and I, we wanted to make healthier decisions for ourselves and for our family. So we started to incorporate more health food items into our diet. And then we were watching movies one day, and we came upon this show on Netflix called What the Health. And some of you may have watched it, but it's basically talking about the stuff that they put into our food, and how the process that the meat goes through, and how it's basically not good for us. And it was a lot of information in there, and so that kind of like jump started us into this journey a couple months ago. And I'm stuffed up, guys, so if y'all see me, y'all hear me, I'm really stuffed up right now. But so we started, and we lasted for about a good month, and we realized that it was a lot harder to just jump right into it, especially with the size of our family and not really knowing what to cook or what items to buy. And our kids are really picky, so they want different stuff, and then we're having to buy stuff for us to eat, and it was just too much. It really wasn't thought and planned out. And so we ended up, just going back to our regular eating habits. And the summertime comes, and you're eating grease, and you're eating all this heavy food, and then you're feeling heavy, and it's hot, and my husband and I were both like, yeah, we definitely have to change up our diet. Like it was as if it was like a do or die type thing. Like, we were feeling so unhealthy. And so I just got up one morning, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And so I started Googling information, and Pinterest is my friend. So a lot of the recipes I get comes from Pinterest, and I'm pulling and saving recipes. And we went grocery shopping one weekend, and I just bought the healthier stuff. And I still bought some of the stuff that for my family, but I made sure I incorporated a lot of the healthier items that I needed. And so it's been almost 2 months now. It's been 7 weeks, and I'm loving it. My husband is vegetarian, and the difference between vegan and vegetarian is vegans don't eat any meat, no dairy, no anything. And vegetarians still have the eggs and the cheese and the milk. And so it's a process for us. I'm trying to, get my kids onto it. They're big picky eaters. So I'm having to find the stuff that they like, and, try to incorporate it into their diet, so that way I can cut back on the meat that they're eating. Also, my daughter, she has food allergies, and I've been keeping a journal with different stuff of, what triggers her headaches and the migraines that she gets, and a lot of it comes from the meat that she eats. And so that's pushing me as a mom to want to incorporate a healthier lifestyle for her, so she doesn't have to suffer with these headaches when she gets older. And so that's basically what started us on this journey, and we absolutely love it. Question number 2 is, where do I find my recipes, and is it expensive? A lot of times people think that when you convert over to the healthier items, we don't have the money to do it, and it's kind of true, but it's not true at all, because when you go into the store and you're buying your items, the most expensive thing is the meat. meat is $9, $10, $11, $12 a pack. And when you have a family my size, that can really add up. And so, without having to buy the meat, I buy more, vegetables and potatoes, and I'm buying more of the the healthier items, and I can end up with more stuff with the same food budget that I have. You do have certain items, like your cheese or your almond milk or stuff like that may be a little bit more, but it still doesn't add up to purchasing meat and then purchasing all the stuff that has to your size to go around it. So in essence, you still end up spending more money when you buy the meat in the grocery store. And it's all about having a plan. If you go into the store and you know what recipes you want to cook for the week, and you have an idea of what you want to do, then you can go ahead and map that out. And when you go in the store, you can just grab those items that you have for the week. So that's what I'm trying to get into. So that way, I'm just not going into the store and I'm just buying stuff up and just getting home, and then I really don't have a meal to cook. I just bought a whole bunch of stuff. So that's another way that you can save money, by actually planning your meals out. My recipes, a lot of my recipes I find on Pinterest. I Pinterest everything. The stuff that you see me post on Instagram, a lot of those, if not all of them, came from Pinterest. Some stuff I just was like, that sounds like it'll be good together, so I mixed it together. It ended up tasting good. But a lot of the stuff that I cook, I get it from Pinterest or off other social media sites like Instagram, or somebody posting food recipes and I want to try it. So that's where I get my recipes from. The third question is, does the food actually taste good? So this is a trick one, and my husband is shaking his head back there. He's my cameraman, guys. But to me, it depends on your taste buds. And it's also a mind thing. So if you're used to eating, a cheeseburger, and you know how, in your mind know how that cheeseburger tastes, and you go to eat the vegan burger, then you're going to be like, it's not good. But a lot of the time, when we switch over to veganism, we think, oh, we're not going to have the seasoned food, or it's not going to taste the same. But I season my food as if I'm seasoning the same stuff that I used to eat. I still use salt and pepper and all that stuff, because it's all natural. It's all natural stuff. So if you season it good and you figure out what stuff tastes good together, then I'm enjoying it. There's so much stuff that I thought I wasn't gonna like. For one, like avocados. I never really ate avocados. I never really ate guac. I was just like, it looks nasty, I'm not tasting it. So I got the nerve to taste guac at Chipotle one day, and I'm pretty much addicted to it. Like, I eat it on everything. So and I make it at home myself. So you have to just find the stuff that tastes good to you. Season it up, make it taste good for you, so that way you can enjoy it the way that you like it, because not everybody cooks the same or seasons the same. So that's what I would say. Get it, try it. If you like it, great. If you don't, season it up. See how you can enhance it to make it taste better for you. All right. So question number 4 is, where can you find the Beyond Burgers? So I posted a picture, and I'll insert it somewhere in this video. But I posted a picture of a burger that I made, and I got a lot of questions on it, like, where can I find these burgers, and where do you shop? So those particular burgers I got from Target. I found them at Target. They also have them at Whole Foods. They have them at Trader Joe's, and you can request them at, if you have a Publix in your area, or whatever grocery store you have. Sometimes the grocery stores will allow you to request certain items, and then they'll contact you when you get them in. But Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and Target is where you can go and you can find those Beyond Burgers. They come in 2 in a pack, and I just get them and I season them up and put a liquid smoke on them, and they taste really good to me. My husband does not like them, but that's a long story. I'll get into how I scarred him from eating vegan burgers. That's another story time. But yeah, so that's where I find most of my meat products. Let's see. And the last thing is discussing dairy options. So a lot of times think like when you convert over to being a vegan, oh, I can't have cheese, I can't have milk, can't use eggs, like I'm losing so much stuff that I enjoy eating. Sour cream, cream cheese, but they make those options for you in the store. They have the healthier options. You just have to know what they are and find them in your store. So I have a few options that I want to show you guys. And the first one is Tofutti sour cream. So a friend of mine told me about this the other day, and she said she puts it in her vegan macaroni and cheese. I'm going to have her do a video together. We're going to cook something together. But she puts it in her vegan macaroni and cheese. And at first I was hesitant, and I was like, that don't sound right. Like, I really just don't know. 'Cause sour cream, you can't really mimic the taste of sour cream. Like, sour cream is just sour cream. And so I found this in Winn-Dixie, guys. I found this in Winn-Dixie for about $3. And so I got it because I made chili the other day. And I scooped some and put it on top of my chili, and I was lost for words. Like, it tastes just like regular dairy sour cream. It was so good. So if you're looking for milk-free, even if you're just lactose and you're not vegan and you want to try something different, they have vegan non-dairy sour cream. For people who like to use butter, this is the butter that I use. It's called Earth Balance, and they have different ones. They have whipped. They have so many different options that you can choose from, and it still gives you this one. This one I have is original. It tastes just like, regular butter to me, and I use it to make, pretty much everything. I use it to make everything. So this is a non-dairy item. People who like mayo, put on your sandwiches, they have vegan mayo. No dairy, no eggs, no anything. This tastes really good too. I use this to make a lot of stuff too. There's a vegan chipotle mayo that I make to put on my burgers, and I use this brand to make it. They also have dressings, for like salads, through this brand too. So you guys should try it. I make sandwiches and grilled cheeses, and I use this American Follow Your Heart brand sliced cheese. And guys, it is really good. A lot of times they tell you, oh, the cheese doesn't melt. It won't do that. I made a grilled cheese last night with this butter and this cheese, and it melted perfectly, and it was phenomenal. Like, I can't even describe it. It was so good. So yeah, I use this brand for sliced cheese, and they have other brands too. So you just have to go out and try the ones that you like. But that's my favorite. And I also use their shredded cheese, and this melts perfectly too. They have different options. They have cheddar, they have Gouda, they have pepper jack. Like, it melts perfectly. So this is the brands and stuff that I use, and I'm gonna do like more videos on certain products that I use. I'm gonna start keeping this stuff to show you guys, how to incorporate different stuff into your diet. So yeah, that's basically my newfound journey of being vegan. I'm gonna continue to make videos for you guys either twice a week or once a week. I know Fridays, I'm gonna drop videos on Fridays. So if you have anything that you want me to talk about, or if you want me to cook something, or if you want me to take y'all on a shopping trip, then just, comment below or DM me on Instagram. I'm going to have my Instagram link in there as well, where you can find me on Instagram. And just let me know. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it. And